Blast me to the mortal realms. It's time for the Mad Merlins review of Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer Issue 11 by Hachette Partworks and Games Workshop. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Mad Merlins review for Stormbringer. So we've got issue 11 this time round, and it is the Cruel Boys Beast Skewer Killbow. So really nice looking kit, can't wait to look at this guy. But yeah, really good. We've got some nice information in here as well, plus a few new tutorials. So before we get into anything, don't forget to first off like this video if you're enjoying the content, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as it helps me out, and if you want to help out further, there are all my links in the description down below, including the Mad Merlins Patreon, which is nearing completion. I just need to figure out the at least the last two more tiers, and I'm ready to, I think, call it quits for the moment. But here we go. Let's have a look then through issue 11. So up front we got a nice picture of Kragnos, the god of destruction, Beast Skewer Killbow, bravery in battle, and we have painting and play tutorials, including the Beast Skewer itself. So I'll go vertical, then we'll take a close look at the frame, and then we'll flick through this issue. So here we have the frame for the Beast Skewer Killbow, and it looks pretty cool. So we've got the actual crossbow part itself, we've got the main shaft of the crossbow, we've got the Orruk firer, the grot loader, as well as the grot carrying the spare winch, which doubles as an axe. And yeah, one of the four grots is being forced to help support the bow, as well as carry the spare ammo. Really nice detailed kit. You can even see there's one grot there bracing against another grot's head. So that's going to be cool. We'll have a look at that in the building instructions. We've got the base details here, so the bow goes here. We've got the Orruk there, the grots behind, and one grot in front. Yeah, nice lot of detail on this, really good kit. Push fit as well, so it's nice and easy to build. But all in all, it looks a great model. We also have the 60 by, I think, 90 oval base. So we just push the base down like so, and then we can build up the rest of the model. From what I've seen in other videos, you are advised to leave this in sub-assemblies to make for painting easier, or easier painting, should I say. Yeah, pretty cool. Right then, let's take a look at the magazine. Here we go then with issue 11. So we've got the Rise and Fall of Excelsis, collecting article for our Beast Skewer Killbow, building and painting, learning about bravery, and learning about how to test for your courage. So the Rise and Fall of Excelsis is our latest bit of lore. So Excelsis is one of the most important ports in Sigmar's growing empire. It stands as a beacon of prosperity in defiance of Orruk raids, hidden cults, and wild hazards of Gur. The greatest treasures of Excelsis are not its armies of veteran hunters or the vast wealth of the seas, but arcane shards of metal mined from fragments of an ancient world. These shards can be used to predict the future with incredible accuracy. So yeah, Excelsis is one of the large cities of Sigmar, scattered throughout the realm of Gur, and it is pretty much a port. But it's not without its troubles. The Knights Excelsior are the Stormcast chamber dedicated to protecting Excelsis. Here we see a Knight Arcanum, pretty close to how one of the old war bands for Underworld's looks, Stormbringer Cursebreakers. Yeah, looks very much like him, just painted in a different colour scheme. Really cool, nice slot like a bone white with burgundy robes, blue and gold trim. Yeah, really cool. So the city, as I was mentioning, has its troubles as well as Orruk raids. It is popular target for Tzeentchian cults, as they are trying to get hold of the shards to help predict the future and maybe even change the future for themselves. So, most notably, there was the Siege of Excelsis. So, has always been at war with chaos, monsters, and even Gur itself. The greatest battle ever to reach the city was the Siege of Excelsis. Spearheaded by the warlord Kragnos, the Siege of Excelsis has seen a vast army of Orruks, Gargants, and other beasts nearly annihilate the city. The battle still rages to this day. So yeah, Kragnos is the beast of destruction, got pretty much the last of the Drogruk, an ancient creature of ancient centaur of monstrous size. So he's pretty much a embodiment of destruction itself. We see here a Mega Gargant smashing into the city with some Dark Elves taking up positions with their crossbows and firing into him. So really cool. Moving on then, we've got our Beast Skewer Killbows battle record. So Beast Skewer Killbows are crude but deadly ballistas used by the most skilled Kruleboy warriors. Capable of hurling massive barbed bolts through plate armor at incredible range, Beast Skewer Killbows are used by many Orruk bosses to kill monsters and pick off enemy champions. So, as usual, we've got our character traits chart there to fill out, tick off. Then we got our particular prey that we want to that it targets, as well as its name. So, once you've chosen your name, fill it out here. We even got a few deeds to do within the games. So, Marksman, slay 20 enemy models, or slay an enemy model from 20 inches away, sorry. Hunted, slay an enemy monster with this model, and Edge Shot, deal 8 damage or more in a single attack with this model. So yeah, pretty cool. Very deadly little unit. Moving on then, we've got our build guide. It's a push fit model. Just take your time going through. Use glue if you want a stronger support, which I would recommend, especially for these delicate bits here. Yeah, just take your time pushing it together. We got our firer here. Yeah, the grot winder. So the winding mechanism is actually attached to an axe that you can pull off and then clobber someone with. Yeah, it does tell us to leave this guy as a sub-assembly, but build his body fully before we attach it and start painting the rest of the model. Lining up the arrow inside, making sure it's in the correct positions, slotting in the launcher arm, and then we have our current assembly. Finally, we got our 2 grots that are underneath, one holding and one reloading. Then you got the giant quiver with the extra bolts in there. That's pretty cool. Then we push the base down, push the ammo crate down, and then push the bow in place as well. But it would be a good idea to, as it says here, assemble after painting. So you can glue this, the base down, and leave these 2 as sub-assemblies and push them down afterwards, which would be the best way of dealing with it. But here it shows we just got 2 sub-assemblies, so the quiver and loader team, and then the actual bow itself. So we are painting Catagen's flesh all over, so we've got a lot of wood and leather details on this model, so we're going to go with a base coat Catagen flesh. Then we're picking out all the Orruk skin with aptly named Orruk flesh, before picking out all the metal details with lead belcher, Corax white on the shaft of the spears and the loading mechanism there. And that's what it's going to look like at this stage. So if you make any mistakes, of course, just go back and tidy up with the previous colours. It may pay to leave this as a separate sub-assembly for a while until such a time as you have got the more paints to complete it. Yeah, it looks really good as it is. Moving on then, we've got Bravery. So we finally add the Battle Shock phase to add turn order. And we learn about the expansion of the rules and stats. So we have Bravery added now. So we got a tutorial on how to test for Bravery. So you count up your slain models, you roll a dice, add the slain models total, and you got to try and keep under your Bravery if possible. If you go above your Bravery, one model flees for each test. For each point it exceeds the Bravery, so in this case another 2 have fled the unit because it's got 7, which is 2 more than 5. Then we got our battle for the issue. So this is a test of courage. We got pretty much a huge force of Orruks, 10 Gut Rippers, 10 Hobgrots, and the new bow. And we got the Night Questor, the Praetor Prime, Zandire's Truth Seekers, and Knight Arcana, not Lord Red Actor. We'll find out in a minute. My brain is not wanting to work. I'm still on holiday. Lord Imperatant. There we go. Yeah, technically I'm still on holiday. I am filming this on my last day, trying to get rid of it because it turned up yesterday and didn't have much time yesterday, sadly. So filming this now and it's out of the way and I can focus on other stuff while I get back into the swing of things. So yeah, just goes through showing ideally how the turn should go. And basically you want to try and keep your guys as alive as long as possible. End of the round. After the Stormcast player and Crawlboy player have each had a turn, the battle round is over. Both players still have at least one unit left. The new battle round begins. So it pretty much goes on until such a time as they have wiped out one side at least. And then we got our next issues. So issue 12 is the awesome Stormstrike Chariot. And then issue 13 is our paint issue. So Mephisto on red and Wraithbone, 2 rather good colours. I have both in my collection. And I use Mephisto on red a lot. Lately, a lot of my armies have been painted in red. So I think I might have found a favourite colour. Although, of course, I still have my Crimson Fists in blue. So there we have it. That was issue 11 of Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer. So what was your favourite part about this issue? I think for me, it was finding all the cool little bits in the actual kit. Where we got the one grot carrying the thing, another grot stepping on his head as he pulls a new arrow from the quiver. It's really cool. It's a nice characterful model, I think. But yeah, really good kit, really good magazine. Not a lot to read, but I believe we get a few more pages in future issues. So there we have it. Let me know what do you think about this in the comment section down below. And as usual, don't forget to, of course, like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time for more Stormbringer reviews. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.